of is it okay to keep mementos from your ex? And I think I heard a hell no over here, and I think I heard an abs. What did I hear from you? No way, nothing. No. And what about you?
Speak.
Do you have anything?
Chirp. I have boxes and boxes and drawers full of old love letters.
I don't think it means anything. I have special.
Nothing.
Well, actually, if I had a very special relationship and I remember, and it was like a time in my life, like Bridges in Madison County kind of stuff, where it's like you remember it. I keep it.
Contraband. Contraband.
Why?
No,
Why do I have to erase my life before I met you?
Yeah.
I met you. I want to be with you. I shouldn't have to erase my history.
How many of you have mementos from exes? How many of you have? A lot. Yay! Oh yeah, a lot. A lot.
It's okay, girls.
All right, so women
Don't
agree.
be ashamed.
This is a male-women thing.
Yeah.
Next topic. Are friends' exes off limits? You're single. It's your friend. It's the ex.
My friends, yes, absolutely.
What if they only dated a couple times? It wasn't the love of their life.
Well, it's a reason why he got rid of them too.
Is that why they're off limits?
It is.
You're unbelievable.
Are friends' exes off limits?
100%, unless you don't want to be friends with that girl again.
Right.
But I have to tell you something.
hold on,
It is a girl code. You do not date your friend's ex. Girl code.
So if it's your ex and you're happily married with someone else and you have 3 kids, you're going to be mad at any of your friends that date any of your exes?
Bethenny, that happened to me.
Ah, okay.
One of my
I like
bridesmaids dated my ex.
Okay. My opinion of a friend's ex is if I think it's very, very difficult. By the way, I've never ever done this. I've never been with a friend's ex in my life. But I think it's very difficult to find someone that you love. And if I have a girlfriend who sets up her ex, who they were together for 10 years, all the time with some of her friends. Because I don't have an ownership on all my exes. I want them to actually be happy.
Yeah, but would you set them up with your friends?
I would if I thought that it would work out.
What if somebody, like one of your exes, said, "Oh, don't worry, Bethenny, I'm going to set you up with this nice guy"? Wouldn't you be offended?
It depends on the guy. Years ago, a friend did date my ex, and I set them up, and then I regretted it because I still had a thing for him. But that was no, but he was like one of the great loves. He was one of the great loves. But the non-great loves, I would totally be happy if they met other people. I want everybody to find love.
What if you see her wearing some of the stuff that he bought you?
I will cut somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You will get cut.
That's why
them boots right there. Them earrings.
I will cut somebody. That has happened, actually. Wow. All right, next topic is how many dates with somebody before you throw in the towel? Like, how many dates how far in do you need to know if it's happening?
I think women know like within 2.3 seconds. But I mean, as far as men, I mean, if I'm a single guy and I found a woman who's attractive and finds me attractive and we're going out on a date, she's got to be pretty bad for me not to give it one more try.
Yeah.
Like it's got to be like Nurse Ratched meets Glenn Close from Fatal Attraction.
Guys,
that's not true. Guys never call back after the first date, right?
Than girls are.
Don't you think? You go on one date. Why didn't he call me? Did he not like me? He said he liked me.
I mean, you've had like a bad day, but you're like, okay, maybe she just had a bad week, a bad day. Let me give it one more shot.
Sometimes you on a date, you get 2 warnings. Usually you're sitting at the table and they say something that's crazy.
Right.
In your mind, you're like, okay, now.
Right.
And then the second one is like, okay, I'll be right back.
So now you break up with someone.
Right.
What is the sexual mourning period? So how long do you wait until you jump right back into the sack? Or is it like immediately hit the Rolodex and get it going?
I don't think it's like an immediate thing. I think it's directly related to like how deep that relationship was. Like, were you in love with this person? If that's the case, let some time.
You were really, really in love, but she wronged you.
Oh, that's just revenge sex.
Okay.
That's what I feel like you get line up the dates, right?
That has nothing to do with anything except you hurting him.
Yeah,
well, I'm so in love with my wife, it might take me 2 decades to get with somebody else.
I'm so in love with my wife, it might take me 20 decades.
What? I feel like, when you're upset, you gotta get out of the gate and get busy. Because I think women say to themselves, no one's ever gonna love me again. What's it gonna be like to meet somebody?
A woman needs the affirmation more than anything else.
A woman needs a couple of meals from some guys.
A couple of meals.
A couple of meals, a couple of cocktails, and she needs to feel like I could meet a couple of phone numbers that someone asked her to give out her phone number a couple times. It doesn't have to be sex.
I can see that.